We streaming. We streaming, by the way.
We
So
streaming?
yeah, we streaming. Why you?
Why
First off, wait, what you
why you
doing?
start streaming when I didn't have my mic set up?
Set your mic up there. What you want me to do about it?
Can you hear us?
We streaming, by the way.
Streaming?
Yeah, we streaming. Why? First off, wait, what
Why
you
you
doing?
start streaming when I didn't have my mic set up?
You look like you playing with something under that table. What you want me to do about it? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Do not look at me like that while you twirling something around on that table there.
Bro, I don't even know why you started this podcast like this.
Man, look. Hey, struggle streaming. We on section 8.
I'm trying.
That's
Look, I'm trying to troll you, but you're not falling for it at all.
yeah. I'm the king of trolls. You can't troll me.
Watch, I'm gonna troll you one
You
day.
can't
It's
troll me.
off the hook. Yeah, I can.
You can't troll. Wait, hold
Is this
on.
camera
Is
on?
this camera on
You
me?
can't
You
troll
can't
me,
troll
bucko.
me, bucko.
That's not how this works.
Whatever.
You got your mic set up, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, Michael Bublé. You got it set up, pimp.
I think so.
Can we start? Huh?
Sure, we can start. I think.
Well, we live. We live and direct. We're gonna talk about the Great White Hope today.
What?
The Great White Hope. You don't think she's the Great White Hope?
Who?
Caitlin Clark. You don't think so?
Hold on. I gotta change something on here.
We getting to it.
Well, we about to get to it.
I mean, we can start off. We can start off. Let's not get into the chunk of it, the meat and potatoes just yet.
Why not?
How was your week so far?
My week has been okay.
Any stories you wanna?
Any stories?
Yeah, you ain't got no juice. You always when we go away, we come back. You got something juicy.
My
Pause.
story. Oh my god. My story.
All right.
You. Why are you always trolling?
I'm not trolling.
Are you not trolling?
Oh,
Are you sure?
your story.
My story?
Yeah,
What do you mean my story?
you about to get into something. Pause.
All right. So this week, I got stood up on a date.
Really?
Yeah,
Girl, stand you up?
all the time.
That's
It's like, wait a minute. Did you just admit to that? Yeah, all the time.
okay. So, so what happened?
What happened? So we scheduled an outing,
Uh,
and then it didn't happen, and she just didn't contact me till like a day or two later.
do I know this person?
Nah, she knew.
Okay.
She's chocolate too.
You had to add that in there, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some melanin on the team. Trying to get some melanin on the team.
You talking like you a pimp or something?
Why it got to be all that though?
That's why I said you talking like you understand.
I'm not a pimp.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you respond to, or when somebody posts something on Instagram, you respond to it and they don't send you a message, they leave you on scene. How you feel about that?
It'd be a little hurtful, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, everybody wants human interaction and wants responses and stuff. And so it'd be like, they could still see you blowing your nose and shit.
Man, leave me alone. Wait, hold on, this way up.
uh, um, it never feels good, right? Because everybody wants interaction and human interaction, and everybody wants to be like, oh yeah, this person saw me. They want to be validated and all. Did you just check your nose on my camera?
they want to be validated.
They want to be validated and everything. But a message being left on scene on Instagram can mean a lot of things, right? And I think people have to get out of this. Well, let me rephrase that. I think people should get out of the habit of thinking just because you send someone a message does not mean they're required to respond to you,
Mm.
right? And Instagram messages, text messages, and all that is not a substitute for real, not for in-person interaction, i.e., phone calls, video chats, in person.
Right.
Because if it's not in person, then you're not gonna get. You shouldn't expect an immediate response. When I'm not in person, I don't expect an immediate response ever. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I just wholeheartedly disagree.
How do you wholeheartedly disagree?
You better. I almost cussed. You better send me a message back. I want to see you see what I saw without seeing the scene. That's crazy. I cannot say that again.
Do it again.
I can't say
Say
that
it
again.
again. Say it
I
again.
can't. I seen you see what I sent when I see I can't. That was off top of the head. I couldn't. But anyways, I don't like it. Especially if I know you. If I know you and I've sent multiple messages, because I use Instagram for what
I
it's
do that to
for,
you all the time.
and I be want to kill you every time. I use Instagram for what it's for.
What's it for? Sharing pictures.
And
Nope. Nope. Nope.
listen,
Nope.
listen, on the stories, people post something, you have the option to respond. Right? If I say something to you
Uh-huh.
and you don't fucking and you don't respond back, especially if you've seen it, I take it as if like it's me. You don't want to fuck with me. I'm gonna take that shit to the heart. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. Especially if it's multiple. I get like, it's just one off or whatever, or they probably didn't see it or whatever the case may be, or they seen it, they was busy.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like consistent and I've been around you and I see you and we around and I don't get that fucking response, I take that shit to heart. I take it.
If your feelings was hurt because I don't respond to your messages, you could have told me that off
I'm
camera.
telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, nigga. I'm telling you right
'Cause
now.
I sure do not. I'm so terrible with that.
And then got the nerve to be talking about, well, let me know if you need communicate.
Call me. Oh, man.
What?
I meant to call somebody. I meant to call one of our cousins back. I'm tripping. The one that had you watching the hog videos.
Oh. Yeah. Shout out
I-
to Cuddy that had us. He probably gonna call you with a different number and a different name.
No, he calls me from the same number most of the time.
He calls me from a new number every single time. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna just stop answering the phone for you.
How you gonna stop answering the phone?
Cause I don't know who the hell calling, Oscar. You got a new number every time.
You not deep into business because when you deep into business, you answer all the phone calls because you never know who it's gonna be.
I'm deep into my business. I ain't deep into everybody else's business.
I'm not deep into everybody else's business either,
I
but
used to be like that when I was in LA because I didn't know, like you said, when you get cast and people calling, they call from different
yeah,
numbers all the time. So I
exactly.
was on standby. But now I'm not in that world no more. Look, my manager emailed me. Don't call
They
me.
ain't expecting no calls.
But nah, I expect people to. This could just be me.
No, it's
This has
everybody.
nothing to do with anybody else. This
It's
could just be
everybody.
me. If I respond to you, and click that. If I respond to you, you better respond.
Yeah,
I don't care what the situation is. You gotta respond, bro.
like immediately.
Not immediately, but
Like,
at least
what's a reasonable
because
amount of time?
I'm a talkative person. I like to joke. I like to say this and that, this
They
and that.
call them, FaceTime them.
But if it was about a post, would you want me to FaceTime you about some shit that I saw on Instagram? That's dumb.
Yeah, but it's also dumb if you think they're gonna respond to you because it's about
Why?
a
Because
post. They
it's
might look at the post, be like, "All right, cool," and keep it moving.
you better laugh with emoji or something.
Why are you so sensitive
I don't know. I'm emotional.
about that? Yeah,
I'm emotional.
that's real. That's
I had
real
another one of my
sensitive.
homegirls. She tried to check me low key.
How she try?
And she posted her mama on Instagram. I was like, "Oh, your mama fine as hell." Like no, I don't. I said, "Tell your mama to tap in with me." Laugh out loud.
Mhm.
She seen it. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I give her a couple days, but she know that's how I be playing like that,
Why
right?
she try to check you though to get to the good
I'm
part?
about to get to it. I said, "Oh, so you ain't gonna?" Oh, that's all right. Laugh out loud. She was like, "What she say?" I want to read it exactly
Verbatim.
what she said because I was like, "Hurt, hurt. Say less. You ain't got to tell me twice. Hold on, I'm about to get that message." Shout out to her.
Oh damn.
Shut up.
What you mean? What? How you
Shut
gonna
up.
show me that? Then tell
Shut
me to
up.
shut up.
Shut up.
I just said, oh damn.
Oh, what's yeah? Where you go? Oh, I said, wow. Usually you would laugh. Okay. It was just a joke. My bad. I won't joke about moms anymore. She's like, I'm getting older, so I mean, it's not the same. Some things are not funny to me anymore. I was like, say less. That's all you gotta tell. And I will never joke about that shit again.
How was it not funny? Mama jokes are funny
Hey,
until
look,
you.
I respect
I
the
see
young
that.
lady. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying. But then again, like, if I'm keeping it a bean, it's like I don't want to be walking on eggshells around nobody. So
Yeah.
I'm
Just
like,
leave it alone.
if I can't joke, then I just ain't gonna joke. Cause I don't now. I don't know
What you gonna be okay with
what
and
you
what
going.
you
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna be
saying
okay
like
with.
now I don't know what. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying so,
I think
and I'm not gonna test the boundary.
right. I think it was. I literally think it was just the mom thing, but I think if it was literally just a mom thing, instead of saying, "Oh, I'm older and things aren't the same," just say, "Don't joke about my mom. I don't appreciate that."
And that's where I had to pull back. So I'm like, okay, it's not. It might just not be about the mom thing. That's
Yeah.
what you know. What I'm saying like
Yeah, and that makes.
so.
And if it's not, then I definitely respect that too. I don't know. People are
Yeah,
different.
I'm getting older, so I mean, not the same things are funny to me anymore.
I don't even know what that means.
I look. That's why I like say less.
I really don't know what that means.
Say less. She a businesswoman now, so she you know what I'm saying she stepping into.
Business people are the worst.
Hey, look,
I work with business people and
me
they be
too.
saying some wild stuff. Like, and
Like race, like race
worst,
stuff.
the worst ones, HR.
Yeah, because they work, because they know.
They the worst ones.
Let me show you what my colleague, me and my colleague was talking
You know
about.
they not gonna be able to see this, right?
Yeah, I know. That's. I hope they don't.
Oh wait, it was
No, no,
mine.
no, no, no. Don't put no volume up.
I'm trying to turn it down to make sure it's turned
I ain't
down.
playing no video. That's him, and that's me. And I'm gonna let you figure out what race that is.
I don't have. It's not that difficult. When you showed me the
You know what I'm
preview, I
saying?
was like,
You know what I'm saying? So like,
wow.
I get it. That's
Yeah.
why I just like, you know what? When people say they don't date, I'm gonna step back. Like maybe your sense of humor is never gonna be my sense of humor at this point. Well, not never, but at this point in our lives, it's not the same. And I like to joke, and I'm not stopping for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
We know.
I just won't. I handle you differently. But that led me to thinking like not this example per se, but I this happened. I started thinking about some stuff, and it led me down a rabbit hole of just thinking about the things that I've done for people. So
Mhm.
this has nothing to do with what I'm about to say next.
Okay.
How do you feel about? Okay, I posted on Instagram. Let me go to
Well, what I will say though, what this could be a symptom of, maybe this person really didn't think yourself was funny in the first place, and is now
Hey,
just
first
willing to
off, she
speak up.
no, she's laughing at my jokes. Don't do that. Don't.
Sometimes people do
Don't don't
nervous
don't
laugh.
don't try to don't try to knock my stand up comedy career. It ain't
I'm not
started yet.
saying that you're not funny. I'm saying maybe she just didn't find your type of humor
She
funny.
always used to think
Okay.
everybody think I'm funny.
Funny looking
Nah,
maybe,
she
but I don't know about the humor is always
don't.
funny.
So, anyways, so this has nothing. Like I said,
I
I'm gonna
saw
just
that.
keep
I
saying
didn't
this
read
because
it
she
though.
might see this. This has nothing to do with her. This led me down a rabbit hole of just like thinking of some
I
shit.
saw that and I didn't read it because Instagram's for pictures.
This is a picture of words. So fuck off.
So you posting a novel
So
about
what I said was, and it's not a novel. It's literally if you put these together, it's probably three sentences.
all right, go ahead, read it out
Can't
loud.
read.
No.
If I've ever sat down and ate with you, shared ideas with you, broke bread with you, showed up for you, if you called, just know I hold you in high regards. I don't do that for everybody. Once you lose that love for me, you got a better chance of entering Area 51 than coming back into my life because I leave no room to say that I haven't been there for you. I started thinking about some shit that I've done for other people.
Hmm.
I was like, how dare anybody speak bad on me? I know I can be a bit abrasive,
A bit,
I know I could be opinionated.
yeah,
I know I could be an asshole.
definitely. I
I
couldn't even keep a straight face. Like,
but but one thing people can't say that I won't do is show up for them if they call me if they need me. So I feel like it balances it out almost.
I could see that.
Yeah, cause it's like I'm throwing an event. All right, say less I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
I woo, 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 can you share this with me? All right, cool.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I try to support any way shape that I can.
I can agree with that. I'm not like that.
Yeah, you absolutely
Um,
not. You absolutely are not like me.
I'm more of a, if you really have a financial issue and I got it, you got it. But
Yep.
other than that, don't talk to me. I might come, I might not come. Probably not gonna come unless you say it's really important that you come to this for me, Oscar. Because like I don't know, like the whole obligation for work really turns me off for doing anything else.
What you mean obligation for work?
Cause I have to work to make money,
Right.
and like and you know this, I think we've been in the middle of a podcast and I've started pulled out my laptop and worked in the middle of a podcast
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Right. So that whole obligation is it's a lot.
So you
So
don't like you don't want to have any obligations outside of the work.
I want to have as few as possible.
Got you. Understood.
And so like and also most of the time most of the support people are looking for are events, and I have trouble being around a lot of people.
Yeah, you came to Zuri's birthday party for 30 minutes,
That's cuz I was going to another event after.
but you went back to where you was. That's a long drive,
I came because I wanted to support my little cousin.
which we appreciate. But it's just like no, what I'm saying is I'm adding on to. I know you don't like being around a lot of people.
Oh no!
Yeah.
If I didn't have that other event I was going to, I'd have stayed at her
Oh, okay,
party.
okay, okay.
I literally left because it's like I went and I shot another event.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay, okay.
my other friend. She was having a party, so she was like, "Hey, can you come
That's why
take
you had
photos?"
to.
So that's why I left.
Yeah, okay.
But I would have stayed at Zuri's party longer. I probably would not have been in the thick of things, but I
Into the
would
thick
have.
of it.
Hmm?
Into the thick of
Yeah,
it.
but I would have interacted with people. I'm better in a one-on-one or a very small group setting. But once you get over 10 people, that's a very
Sensory overload.
yeah, it's a lot. Like I could do it, but it's a lot. It's just like, "Well, I don't know about this."
Right, right,
But
right. Understood.
the one new person I met at Zuri's party, she was cool. Had a great conversation. I like trolling you.
You ain't trolling me.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna send it to her.
Oh, you gonna send this to
I'm
her?
gonna send it to her.
Oh, she was talking about you.
Yeah,
Was it her or someone else that was saying they wanted to see us do more podcasts again?
probably. That's been a thing for a lot long lately.
People been
People
saying that.
they been saying it the past 2 days. I was out last night. They said it.
I don't.
They actually wanted us to come to. My boy Rob wanted us to come to his pool party today to do a live podcast while the pool party was going on. I said, "Boy, that's something you got to tell me not 16 hours before the event starts."
I'm. Well, I could have made it work.
Yeah, but I had plans. Like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
no, yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like, that's something out.
yeah.
That's because we got to. It's a lot of people don't understand how much equipment is
Be
right
going
behind
on,
this camera. You can
bro.
see some of it, but you don't see all the.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know what I'm
lot. It's a
saying?
lot going on.
So,
But I might actually get rid of this now if we're gonna be doing this now.
I would not get rid of it. At
Not rid of it. You think I
just
should leave it
move it.
here?
I think you should have. We should have it
Here.
here. We should have it here
He's
just in
like,
case. But
dude, take it
anyway,
away, sir.
yeah, people been saying, but yeah, they cool. They cool. Everybody, I was like, oh, you know what color Oscar? Everybody was like, ah, yeah, we know Oscar.
I feel like that's so bad. Like
Nah, it was she didn't say like it was a bad thing. You're an interesting person.
that's because I say the stuff
That
that you're
people
not
think.
supposed to say,
That too. Yeah.
and that people think, and it's like I'm gonna ask a real question. And so what's even more interesting about how I handle stuff now, because typically you would ask that question, they were like, "Oh, I don't think I want to be around him anymore." Did she say that?
No.
I've kind of learned how to um have my opinions and have all that and be myself with and offend people less.
Ah, there it is. offend people less.
I just being real because what I've learned, and it took me a while to learn it, probably about 37 years. Um, yes, I'm 37. Uh,
Is your live going still?
yeah.
Oh, mine stop. Okay, I just making sure. Just making sure. YouTube
Are you
on
sure?
mine. When YouTube on mine stop. But I'm on the other page. Let me go. I just want to make sure we on the. All right. All right. There we go. Whoa! I got nervous. I got nervous. Remember
Oh,
Section 8? We're on Section 8. Our podcast is on Section 8. So we got to make sure everything work. Okay. It's only two of us in this thing.
bro, that's so hard not having producers behind the
It's
camera.
only two of us in this thing, bro.
Cause like I think most people have like other
We've been
people
saying
behind
this
the
for the past year.
over a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a lot of work.
Anyway, so going back, we don't want to make the
I've
podcast.
just learned how to not offend people.
I don't give a damn. I offend people. I don't
Well,
care. I just wanted
the
to.
only reason why I've tried to not offend people as much because a lot of times I'm out with my friends and I don't want to offend their friends and make it awkward and stuff. I'm trying to do that less.
If I offend you, it's not on purpose, but I've learned to just not speak, and that's why a lot of people might think I'm an asshole.
See, but you told me you can't do that, Oscar. You guys do it.
It just depends. Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
I'm a hypocrite. I'm fake. Anyway, so I'm fake.
I
I
got him.
I just learned. I don't even. Can we hear that?
We can't hear it, but
Okay,
it
can
should be on the
okay.
podcast.
But yeah, like I don't know. I just pick and choose.
Hmm.
I just pick and choose. And I realized going to the club last night, I don't want no female that's in the club.
Why?
It's a lot.
You don't want them because they in the club?
Yeah, I feel like if I would be attracted to, like if I would be attracted to women, like I'm not attracted to women, that's crazy. Um, if I was hunting, what the fuck about these words? If I was looking for someone, I realized like the club is the last place I would want to look for anything right now.
And so I want to clear something up with that. I think there are very wonderful women who go to the club, but most of the time when people go to the club, it's not to find their mate, it's to have fun and whatever that is. So looking for someone in the club, they ain't looking
I mean, like in totality of looking,
seriously.
like
And looking like
even just to clap some cheeks. Like I don't even
you
think
don't even want to get somebody
I think I don't even want to like.
clap the cheeks out of the club anymore. No club cheeks for you.
Man, I'd rather hit a library or something than
You want a
find.
library cheeks, not club
I don't
cheeks.
want no club cheeks because I've been like of the past couple weeks I just
All
been
you
too.
ladies, if you seeing
Oh,
this,
you want the camera on you?
is this camera on me?
Hey, that's gonna be. We gonna say that every time.
um, I like the club cheeks. So if you see me in the club, holler at me. I'll clap your cheeks. He may not, but I will.
I don't know. Cause I go to events by myself. Like I'll be but I know
That's the
everybody.
best part.
And I'll be like
Best way to
watching
go.
it around. You know, you just start looking around and you just see like,
Ugh.
yeah, like you know,
Ugh.
I don't want to offend nobody because I know people go to clubs for the party, let loose.
Yeah,
I like music and I like being around people, and I like uh getting into DJing. So I've been watching, you know, like kind of like
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
because I want to be involved in music. If I don't dance professionally, I still want to, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
be involved in music. So I just be watching people. I just watch the girls. I just like, God damn, like. And
Well,
now I don't really drink as much.
and it sucks being in a club when you
It's different.
sober. When you
Oh, it's different.
sober, it's like,
I had a Red Bull. I had a little couple of energy, and I was.
and but you start looking at people, and you know why you don't want the club cheeks anymore? Because the club cheeks is drunk, and that is not cute on anybody.
You are 1,000% correct.
Because if you was drunk with them, it'd be like whatever. But
You
it's
one thousand percent
you just
correct.
looking at them, you like, bro, I don't even want like,
I can't
oh,
even approach you the way I want to.
and I'm not gonna clap your cheeks anyway because you drunk.
Yeah, that's why I said I can't even approach you the way I
So
want
I
to.
be in the club trying to find a sober chick.
And that's rare.
Yeah,
Probably the designated driver, and she is
she mad.
right. I was about to say she mad because she watching her friends, and
Yeah,
she don't want to be that.
yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. Like I like to meet people in the club, so now I kind of been like
It is a good networking
I've
event.
been trying to network and like, oh okay, we'll whoop this and that.
'Cause we met Marissa in the club. We was doing
Oh,
interviews.
Mercy, yeah.
Yeah.
Same, same shit, yeah.
Wonderful person.
Same thing. And I was I was talking to this one chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kat, we was standing next to each other. She was talking about the Kendrick and Drake. I think this was a couple weeks ago, and she asked me. I wasn't even in that conversation. She asked me, "Who you think? Who you got, Kendrick or Drake?" This was in the thick of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Of course, K Dot." You know what I'm saying? Come from Kenny. She's like, "Oh, I heard her friend laughing, this and that, this and that." So she like chopping it up, whoop, whoop, this and that. And I'm like laughing because they're literally where you standing is how close her and her friend was, and I just hear the conversation. So I'm just like laughing, shaking my head. Long story short, you know me. I'm like, oh, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you got a boyfriend? She was like, nah. Cool. She Instagram. This and that, this and that. Cool. Pulled out my phone. She saw Zuri, right?
Mm-hmm.
She like, oh, you got a newborn? I'm like, yeah. How old is she? I'm like, she's about to be a year. She was like, you still with your baby mama? I just put my phone back in my pocket. I just put my phone back in my pocket.
What did she? What was her reaction when you did that?
She let her and her friend laugh. Like basically saying, like, oh yeah, this and that, this and that. I'm just like, I don't have the the mental capacity to be explaining myself
Yeah. Yeah.
to somebody I just met. If we cool, we cool. Wasn't even like it wasn't even like I wasn't flirting with her heavy.
Right.
It
Right.
wasn't
Right.
nothing
You
like
were
that.
making a contact,
I was making a contact. You feel me? Like okay, cool. You know how I am.
but you saw the direction the conversation was going, and you were like,
Yes,
"Nope,"
because soon as because that
because
I get it.
yeah,
I get it. I 100% get it because she doesn't know my intentions.
right.
I understand where she
I
could
think
possibly be
I think
coming
you
from,
asking for the Instagram shows your intentions in
but
my mind. But I know that's how youngsters like hit on each other nowadays. So
but to be fair, I don't know if I asked her for her Instagram or her number, but
okay,
I know the Instagram came up.
right,
But when you start asking stuff like that, it's just like, dog, like I get it, but now I see where you gonna be going.
right,
I see where you are already focused on, which that's okay. Do your thing, do your thing. But I don't want to be a part of that.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? We was having a cool conversation. I didn't. There was no energy for me to be like. To me, I don't think.
You didn't,
I didn't. I wasn't like, oh, we went dancing together. It wasn't
right?
none of that. Like I wasn't flirting with her. I didn't. I never. I didn't even compliment her.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, oh, you look good. Like it wasn't none of that. So for me, I'm looking like, wait, what? Like it caught me off guard. Like, wait,
Like, why are
what?
we here? How did we get?
I could have seen if I
How
was like,
did
we were dancing
we
together.
get here? Ain't nobody supposed to be here. Okay, we're
Keep
done.
going.
Nope. I'm
I
done.
tried that thing for the last time.
My
My heart
heart
said
said no,
no.
no.
And that's what I did. I just put my phone back in my pocket and I said no, no. Cause like I said, if you go in there already,
Yeah,
I see where this is gonna go.
yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Who I talking to?
Are we gonna talk about the title of our podcast?
Oh yeah, we can. I was like
I mean, we like 30 minutes in. We ain't talked
That's all
about it at
right.
all.
Let me preface it. So basically, Caitlin Clark, we had this conversation.
What
Who was it? Was somebody here when we had the conversation?
was the conversation? I wasn't here for it.
Or was this on Facebook?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't
We
you.
have not talked about this.
Do you know who Caitlin Clark is?
She's a white woman.
That play basketball, right? We've had this conversation. I feel like we had this conversation with Angel Reese, and no, we didn't have this conversation.
I know we didn't.
All right. So basically, Caitlin Clark, the white woman, is like they're trying to make her the face of the WNBA because of what she did in college. But there's a bunch of different black people that's saying like she's only getting that notoriety because she's white.
Correct.
So we had this conversation because I know you said that
No,
before.
no, but I was just agreeing with that just right now.
I don't think we will get to that. So basically, she been getting bullied in the WNBA. Like she been putting up her numbers, she finding her rhythm, but she been getting bullied like a motherfucker. So
She got a target on her head.
yeah, absolutely, 100%, 1,000%. What that you can see it, it's clear as day. Um, so let me ask
That's
you this:
just
you think she's getting all of this attention because she's white?
yes.
Oscar, do you know what she's accomplished?
I well, look. I'm not saying she's not putting up numbers, but When's the last time you talked about the WNBA before Caitlin Clark?
Lisa Leslie,
How many years ago was that?
then in 20.
Exactly. Right. And the only reason, and Lisa Leslie was a standout, and she was like on one of the first WNBA teams, right?
She was raw
Right.
and she was attractive.
Right. Caitlin's,
She's not attractive, but she's good.
she is good, but have there been other great women basketball players before
Yeah.
her? But they weren't getting this type of notoriety.
What's North Carolina coach of?
See, you don't even know her name.
I do.
No, you don't.
Don Staley, Stanley.
Hmm.
Yeah, she was raw. What are we talking
Right,
about?
but you
And she
wasn't bring.
fine though. I think she like them. She fine though. I don't think she like me. I'm gonna just say that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got you. Everyone knew what you was talking about when you
Go
said
ahead. Go
that.
ahead. Go ahead. Don't you ain't gotta.
But it's just like none of them were getting this type of attention. And you know the numbers better than I do. Were they putting up numbers worthy of this type of attention?
Um, some of them were.
Okay. So if they didn't
Some of
get
them
the
were.
attention and they were black, then that squarely places this inside systemic racism.
Yeah, no. I'm not going for that.
You're not going
I'm
for that?
not
Why
going
not?
for it because there's in today's society
Uh-huh.
there are. We live in a. Will you agree we live in a capitalistic
Yes.
country?
That's the
Right.
system.
Right. Don't you think you should capitalize off of something that's pulling in streams or pulling in money or pulling in some type of monetization?
Absolutely.
Right. Caitlin Clark is one of the most viewed college athletes of this generation. Why would you not, in a failing, I'm going to repeat this, in a failing organization, a failing league, in the WNBA,
Mm-hmm.
why would you not want to put that said person, I don't care
Mm-hmm.
if she's black, white, blue, or green,
Right.
as the forefront of the WNBA? You have the floor.
You have the
You have the
floor.
floor.
That's tough, right? Because from a capitalistic standpoint, yeah, it's the right decision. I'm not saying it's not the right decision,
Right.
right? What I'm saying is what got her to that spot to where she was the most viewed. Were there
She was breaking all. She's down there broken all of the records in college,
okay, that's fine, but going based off what you said
and we
that
can we can look it up later on.
yeah, but going off based what you said that there have been other people who have put up numbers worthy.
Yes, but
No, 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 no,
okay,
no, but
all right,
I'm saying
all
you
right,
said there's been other
all right.
people who have been worthy and have put up numbers to garner this type of attention. So the question then becomes, why weren't they getting the attention? And what how was she set up to get this attention that in ways that they
Because
weren't set up to get
because
the
they were
attention?
good,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think they were transcending. There's only a certain group of in any league that our players are like transcending.
So there hasn't been
Like
any transcending women basketball
I'll give you
players.
an example. Odell Beckham.
Mm-hmm.
Without the popularity, Odell Beckham he's an average wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But we know Odell Beckham because of the one-handed catch, which was a transcending moment in football, and
Mm-hmm.
he capitalized off of it and built a
Mm-hmm.
brand off of it.
Right.
So now we know Odell Beckham off the brand. He's able to do the hair commercials, fashion, uh, whatever outside it, because he's been injured a lot most of his career. So it's like
Right.
you know what I'm saying. Tying it into this, she was like nobody knows she spent I think she spent 4 years in college. We weren't looking at her first 2 years. It wasn't until the last year when she went to the championship and then this past year that we really looked at her. And she
Mm-hmm.
lost both. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that it's the what's the word I'm looking for? It's everything. Not only is she breaking
It's
records,
the entirety of
yes,
her
not only is
career.
she breaking records, she has a whole state behind her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them. It's one of them states where they support their own.
It's red.
Yeah. I think it's a red state.
Okay.
It's a red state for sure. Um, and they backed her. They behind her
Right.
every step of the way. And she's good. Like we're
Yeah, she's
you know what I'm
actually
saying?
good.
Like she's
Yeah.
good. So we're trying to. It reminds me of LeBron James
Mm-hmm.
when people started having their opinions about LeBron and he was coming into the league. They were trying to make an example out of it, like, oh, he this too much hype, too much hype. I feel like people are like, it's too much hype. They picked LeBron because let's face it, we haven't seen any white player as like dominant as like a LeBron, Shaq, Kobe, Mike. Larry Bird was the last
But
probably.
Larry Bird was the truth.
Larry Bird,
You don't think the Joker's dominant like that?
nah, he just lost.
Uh, I mean,
He got
LeBron
sent home.
lost though.
But
LeBron's been
LeBron
sent
went 10
home
years straight or 8 years straight.
to the finals.
Yes. LeBron went 8 years straight. My high school, college, and a little bit after, we would see LeBron in the finals every year. That's a dominant run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
He lost a lot, but that's another different story.
yeah, but I mean, it take a lot to get to where you were to lose.
Yeah.
There's a
Back
lot
to
of,
Caitlyn.
yeah, you know what I'm
How
saying?
we tying this into Caitlyn
But
Clark?
but what I'm saying is like people don't want people to be who we see them as to be. We see Caitlyn's great. We see LeBron is great. We
Mm-hmm.
see uh hell, they even hate on Bronny, LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James' son. Um, I think it has a lot to do with the person. That's a
Mm-hmm.
whole other discussion. Um, I just don't like when people use the race card when she has everything else behind her to back it up. Like, let's be real. 80% of the WNBA,
You think they just average?
listen to what I'm
Okay,
trying to
I'm
say.
out.
80% of the WNBA,
Uh huh.
uh, how do I say this when I get canceled?
He says
They
you.
don't like me.
Okay. Yeah.
They don't like me
Or me.
or you.
And may never ever like
And
us.
they never ever like anything that looks like us.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You
and
think so? You
and
think that the number is that high?
probably not now. Probably not now, but I've heard one of the WNBA players say that. So I'm going off of what they
Okay.
said. Um, I personally would drop it down to about 60, 70.
Not like 50-50?
I don't think maybe now coming into like the age of our this era because you know when it started like a lot of let's be real like a lot of them was like
Okay.
you know
Yeah.
that's another reason that's another reason why I think Lisa Leslie was attractive to people that she was able to be branded because you know what I'm saying.
She walked in her quote unquote feminine energy.
Right.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard to make Brittany Griner the face of the league because if we want to watch that type of person play basketball, we would just watch the NBA. I'm just being real, and I'm looking at it from like you know what I'm saying. I'm just being real. We want to watch. I want to see y'all walk down the tunnel with y'all fits on and stuff like that. And it's some ones. Yeah, I think her name was Kia Jackson. Okay. Isaac Wilson. Okay. Yeah, I've been watching. Anyways, I want to see that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? I want to see. Look, I
Yeah.
ain't throwing no
That's
name
enough.
on it. But anyways, yeah. So I think, and I don't think the one. Let's see. I don't think Caitlyn's attractive like that. She cool.
She average.
She average. But I think they gotta stop doing this to her. Cause why bring numbers? Okay, I was wrong then. 30%
Not like us.
not like us, and then 70% like us. All right, I was corrected. Um, but still, to my point, it's a very masculine.
I don't know.
How can I say? I fucking look at me. I hate walking the tightrope.
You
I
walking it hard. You
I
trying
really
really hard to
and I'm
get your
trying to
point
get my
across.
point across, but I don't have the words to get my point across. So
I don't know
so when
either.
this is what I'm gonna say. I don't think Caitlyn. Clark's. I almost said something else. I don't think Caitlin Clark's success has anything. The majority of it doesn't have anything to do with her race.
Okay. You think that the majority of it has to do with the stats she put up and how she presents herself.
Right, because anything with business, what you do is you look at the demographic, and part of the demographic is the race.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, let's be real. She got drafted to the Fever, and then her jersey sold out instantly. That tells you, like, I'm not going off a race. That tells you what the
Yeah.
people
What the
are
people like.
looking at
Yeah.
or what they like.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese, her jersey sold out as well. Excuse me. But I think the difference between Angel Reese and Caitlyn
Mm-hmm.
is Angel Reese is she gonna speak. She gonna say what she got to say. And I think in business that kind of deters sponsorships
Yeah.
and ads, and
So
it's hard to market someone who gonna say what they feel.
you
Like it's
think
hard to market
you,
somebody like me.
you think she's not like strategic about what she says. She just
Right.
goes, and Caitlin's probably a little bit more strategic
Caitlyn
about
says it on the court.
right.
She says what she has to say on the court. Like she'll verbally say it too. Like, Trad, talk her shit. I love that. I love when they both do it. Her and Angel Reese. I love that. I love when the women get chippy. Well, I want to see that shit. Like, yeah, turn up. We don't want to see nobody pit patting her. Turn up. You know what I'm saying? But
But
Angel does it off the court as well.
you think her delivery off the court could be better polished.
Yeah.
And Caitlyn has a more polished delivery off the court.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
it could be media training. Something as simple as media training.
or the Reese, I'm pretty sure she has had the opportunity to have media training,
Yeah.
but was she receptive to
And
it?
Angel Reese looked 10 times better than Caitlin Clark. It's
'Cause
like
didn't she
it's not
play
even
a
close.
game and go to a ball or something? Was that her?
I think the Met Gala.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looked good.
Yeah, boy, let me tell you. But hold on, let me see if I can pull up the because this brings me to the point where Angel Reese and the media, she got into it with Charles Barkley. Let me see. I think I sent you that link. Did I? Let's see.
I didn't look at it. If you did, yeah, I think it's interesting. It's an interesting topic. I still think race has a lot to do with it, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I think it does. Damn, Caitlin Clark do not look good at all. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
shout out to look. Did you see Angel Reese?
bro. Like, will you
Bad.
that one of them next to each other, bro? I was like, yeah.
Charles Barkley. Let's see. Was it? Because Charles Barkley, he said what he said.
Oh,
Oh, we can go to LeBron James clip too. But I want to see Charles Barkley. Angel. Why that clip not coming? I sent you that clip, right?
I don't know.
This is what I'm talking about. When I use the phones what they for, and people don't respond back, it's that shit I'm talking about. So now I don't know. All right, Oscar, I'm off you.
You will have never and will never be on me. So we could just.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
That was you that said
That's
I'm off of you.
crazy, bro.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy. So
Don't do that.
while I find this video, go ahead and elaborate on
Elaborate on what?
what do you mean by racism? It's just like systemic racism.
Um. So if I had to guess, and why I might say systemic racism could be a part of it, one, the majority, she's of the majority race, so they're simply because of that, she's gonna get more, right? It, and so, is it racism in the sense of what's the word I'm looking for? Is it intentional racism? I'm not sure, but I think it could be unintentional racism. And the way the system's set up is set up for people who look a certain way to win. That's point blank. Period.
All right. Let me go ahead and get this going.
He's like, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm done. I'm off you.
I'm off you, Cuddy. I ain't gonna even hold you.
You women out there, y'all petty, man. Hey, LeBron, you 100% right on these girls hating on Caitlin Clark. Y'all petty, girls. I expect men to be petty because we're the most insecure group in the world.
You are.
Y'all should be thanking that girl for getting y'all private charters, all the money and visibility she bring into the WNBA. Don't be petty like dudes. Listen, what she's accomplished, give her flowers. Stop being petty, all you women out there. She got y'all ass charters. She bringing all y'all this money to the table, but y'all being petty like dudes. LeBron, you 100% right. Y'all girls, stop being petty. Caitlin Clark, thank you for bringing all that money and shine to the WNBA. You women out there,
How many times?
y'all petty, man.
I just want to make sure you heard it.
No, I heard it.
So what you think?
I
How you feel
mean,
about that? While I get this next video up.
I think he's right in the sense of don't be petty because she's bringing all the shine, but also being petty can help you get a little shine, and that might be ways people are trying to capitalize off it. And people are insecure because it's like, yo, like why didn't I get this type of shine?
Right.
I think that's also part of it. So, kind of is what it is.
My thing is why why shoot something down that's helping you out? Because just a couple years ago,
You have to ask white people about that.
what do you mean?
So there have been bills and motions that would give us universal health care, but some people don't want people that look like us to have that, so they
Right.
vote against it.
No. Yeah, I get it. The people like us, so it's like a separate. But I'm talking about like people like you.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure if it benefited everybody, or if it benefited the white folk, they would go with it.
No,
Like they do
no.
anything with business.
Well, I think
If it benefits them, they're gonna go through with it.
not necessarily, because if the benefit sometimes if the benefit is extended to another group of people outside, they don't want to do it because they don't want to see that group succeed.
I think it's more to it than just that, but okay, I'm with you.
I think it's always more,
In
but
this case, you're in the WNBA.
they should just shut up and be happy.
Not even that. You're in the WNBA. Not even 2 years ago, you was complaining about pay.
And now they get more money.
And what was the response to people that said you should get more pay? You're subsidized by the NBA.
Yeah,
They're losing money funding you.
yeah,
There's no ads, there's no sponsors. Why? Because there's no views.
right.
Now you're getting the views,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting the looks, and now you want to. And this is coming from the person. And I would say this is more than just her,
Mm-hmm.
but I would say for the most part it's her because I think more people want to see her fail.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, absolutely,
Why?
absolutely. I think uh, because of what you said, systemic racism. I think a lot of black people, from what I've been hearing, they don't think Caitlin Clark deserves what she's getting because she's white.
Really?
Yeah. So I think people tune in, just like LeBron. People watch LeBron to see him fail. They don't want to see LeBron win.
I mean, hate is the best way to get eyes on you.
But either way, that's what I think. I think Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are both popular in their sense, but I
Right.
think more people want to see Caitlin fail
Yeah.
than Angel Reese. So that's where the more views come from. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch this game and she gonna be
right.
trash.
It's tacking on to I want to see her lose,
Well,
or it's tacking on to I told you she wasn't that good.
well, so I mean that might be black people, but that's definitely not white people, is it? Or do you
It could
think
be some.
you think there's some
Yeah,
white
I think there's some
people?
sprinkled in there for sure.
But
Absolutely for
but
sure.
I say that because the white people are watching her to see her succeed, and they're
I
excited
don't think it's all white. That's why I'm saying that's why it's hard for me to make it a black and white thing because I think
because you think there's some on both
I
sides
think there's some on both sides. I've
or
seen
both
I've seen
sides.
white people say Angel Reese deserves it because she's better.
Okay.
I've seen black people say Caitlin Clark is better than everybody and that's what she deserves.
Did Angela? Is it Angel Reese?
Angel Reese.
Did Angel Reese break any records?
She won a championship.
How many years was she there?
I think she was there. She transferred from North Carolina, so I think she was there for 2 years, three
But
years.
she
And
played.
she won a championship with LSU.
She
So she
played
played Caitlin
college.
Clark.
She played college ball all 4 years
I
though.
think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think a
Well,
lot
she
of
had the opportunity to break records then. She had the opportunity to break as many records as Caitlin Clark because she played all
Caitlin
4
Clark was
years.
getting records broken in her freshman year.
She was balling like that?
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Hey,
my bad. You right. My bad.
dropping that word.
My
Gonna
bad.
get us demonetized.
Bro, Cuddy. She been like that,
She been like that?
but she just now getting her.
Her shine.
We come on now. We all know this stuff don't come overnight.
Well, I
It may
think
come overnight to some people because they haven't been watching or they
right,
just don't know. But this
right,
stuff
right.
don't come overnight. Like she been hooping, she been balling,
She been a baller.
she been a baller. They called her like the Steph Curry of
The WNBA?
the college.
A college?
Yeah, she ain't there yet. WNBA. I say that she's not there yet.
She's not there yet.
She ain't proved that.
You think she gonna put up the numbers though?
I think she can. I saw her. I saw her the other night. The way she was shooting from that logo. I said, oh yeah, she gonna be a problem. Once she get comfortable with the pace of the WNBA and get comfortable with her teammates and get that vibe. Cause
She's playing against grown women now.
she only had a month between the college
Mm-hmm.
and the WNBA.
Oh yeah, that's not much.
You got to meet your team.
Right.
You still got to move. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a
Right.
whole bunch of stuff she was doing in the process of that 1 month. So when she get her foot, I think she gonna be a problem.
Hey, if y'all out there watching, just throw some comments up in the chat. We got the chat up.
Yeah, we got to chat up. Let us know what you're
How do you
thinking.
say this name? I don't know how to, because we got the one comment and we took that. We responded to it. Thanks for the correction.
They just said something else.
There are white people liberals for favor for Reese over Clark and black people who recognize her game. The media figures overplays the racial divide, which annoys a number of both black.
I can see that.
Well,
I can see
I
that.
like that comment right
I can
there.
see that.
I mean,
I can definitely see that.
Yeah, and I guess I'm playing into that too, huh?
Yeah, but again, that's what I'm saying. It goes back to the business.
Right. Yeah.
How do you market? I'm pretty sure there was a group of people that sat back and said, all right, Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
Let's go down the list
mm-hmm.
and see pros and cons.
Oh, and you just look at their body of work and not when I say look at their body of work, I'm not talking about just basketball. What do they do off the court?
Bingo.
How they act off the court? How they
Bingo.
act in the interviews
Bingo.
and all that. And yeah, Caitlin Clark is probably an easier sell, and she's more of a household name that you want to see on your cereal box.
Yeah. And I would give Angel Reese 2, but again, like business wise, I'm trying to think of it just not just business wise, but I'm trying to think of it through the business lens as well as like my personal feelings. Because I honestly, personally think that Caitlin Clark is a better basketball player.
Okay.
But I think Angel Reese, once she tighten up on some things, I think she'll be dominant as well. I think the hype came behind Angel. It's almost like this Sha'Carri Richardson situation. Sha'Carri, I hope I'm saying that right. I think she said Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri Richardson, I'm gonna just go with that. She won a couple races.
Mm-hmm.
She was going.
Right.
And then she had the incident when she was, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
blowing the house down. That off the court, off the track and field incident almost killed her career.
Yeah. Perception, man.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. She said, I believe somebody in her family passed away. She was going through a lot. I understand that. But that's when you should tighten up the most.
Yeah.
For something that you want because you want to prove something or you want to put that focus into what you're doing.
Or keep your private life more private.
But that too. And then she kept going about it like I should be able to this and that and whoop 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 and they hating on me and whoop whoop whoop.
Leave it alone.
And then she started losing. And then the Jamaican girls was like, all right, first place, second place, first place. All three of them, first place, second place, third place. So it's like, and you talking about all this other stuff that don't matter when you should be focusing on the race.
So do you think bringing this? Okay.
And black people, majority from what I've seen, backed Sha'Carri's what she did. I didn't. Because for me, I'm like, nah, like you can't do that because again, I get it. There is some type of systemic racism there. I've never said it was
Right.
no such thing as systemic racism. I just don't like to harp on it. You know me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Why
fair.
would you do this knowing that that can happen to you because of who you are and what you are?
She wasn't playing chess at that time.
We already don't give them more reason to say we told you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what she did.
So you think Angel Reese is more on that side versus Caitlin Clark?
Yes. Yes, because of perception.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think both of them could ball? Absolutely. Do I
Mm-hmm.
think both of them deserve praise? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think both of them could be on the Wheaties box? Absolutely. But the eyes,
Yeah.
we have to remember what this is a business. The eyes are on Caitlin Clark, the great white hope. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna be on her.
Is she the Larry Bird of the WNBA?
She could possibly be.
That's where she headed.
Yeah, because I know about 10 WNBA players off the top of my head, and I probably don't even know their names, but faces I can say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know Brittany Griner because the bitch was 6'8", she could dunk, and then she got arrested in Europe or Russia, and then
Russia.
we traded her for a goddamn marksman. That was a horrible first round trade, by the way. uh,
We
and,
brought her home though. We brought her
we
home.
brought her home, and like I said, Don, Lisa Leslie,
Mm-hmm.
the one that was in Space Jam with Shaq. I mean, with LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, why would you hate on somebody and let's go back to my original point. Why would you hate on somebody that's helping you out?
Because I think a lot of times people get caught in the micro and don't look at the macro. Like they get caught up in the moment. They get caught up in this something that's small when they need to look at the bigger picture, and they don't look at the bigger picture. Like, all right, yeah, I feel this way about Caitlin Clark, but overall, this is going to help me, so I'm going to take that.
I'm gonna apply this to dance because I'm in the dance world.
Okay.
When I came up, when I was young and coming up,
Mm-hmm.
the OGs did the same thing to me.
That was hating on you and all that.
You can't do this. You shouldn't do that. You can't mix styles. You know, this is how you do this. This not. You're not gonna be this and that. This and that. I did everything that they said not to do, and I was able to um, do everything that I planned on doing and some, and did more than them.
Mm-hmm. How does this apply to the
I'm
click?
about to get to it
Okay.
because now that I am the OG, I look at the people coming up. I embrace them.
Mm-hmm.
I embrace all of them, and they'll tell you I'm supporting like the videos I share. OG, what you think about this? Or Unc, what you think about this? Well, you know what I'm saying. Whatever advice they need. I don't train everybody. That's just me
That's another
personally.
thing.
That's
That's
another thing. But
another topic.
when they tap in with me, I'm there because I remember not having the same
The
love
support.
when I was coming up. Now, fast forward a couple years later, they're all flourishing and they can all pinpoint at some point in their life, I was there for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be a little. I don't know how much of a push it was. Each person is
It could
different,
be enough.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A little bit could be enough. The OGs in the WNBA should do the same thing with Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Rakia Jackson, all those people coming in because they're getting the views now. They're getting the sponsorships now. People are watching. This is the most WNBA I've ever watched in my life.
I still don't watch.
But that's okay though. But now you're hearing about the conversation.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
might see a game and be
I
like,
might go watch a game now
let me
because of
check
the
them out.
conversation. Yeah, I do. I want
Word
to
of
see.
mouth is the best promotion.
I do want to see Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark play against each other. They don't play the same. Do they play the same position?
No.
Okay.
So they're not gonna guard each other, but they will play against each other. The same like teams will play against each other.
Yeah.
But
I want to see that now.
it's you know what I'm saying? Like bring that in. Like this jersey says, oh, y'all should be championing these girls, not just Caitlin, but these girls coming in.
Women.
Women, sorry, you're right, absolutely. They should be championing these women coming into the WNBA because it's bringing in views, it's bringing in money, it's bringing in dollars. Isn't this what y'all wanted, or did you just want the dollars for yourself?
Yeah, yeah. And that could be it. Some people might just be thinking about me, and don't care about everybody else.
Yeah, that sucks, bro. But let's go ahead and listen to this. We're gonna get this video up of LeBron.
You gonna
Oh,
put
I know. Let me get the video up, pimp.
My bad. It's up.
God damn. Nah, because that was Charles Barkley, ugly self.
Don't hate on Uncle Chuck.
Uncle Chuck, where the video at? I just had it too.
It was that one I was just
Was
playing.
that not just playing?
Yeah.
Man, come on, you better. You better. All right, so while this ad
So
is
we don't get paid off this ad, but it's all good.
we don't get paid off of this anyway.
They don't know that. No, we don't. Y'all could go ahead and
We
send
do
us
this for
some
the
money,
love of the game.
sponsor us, whatever.
All right, here we go.
Turn it up.
Caitlin Clark, phenomenal run.
Yeah.
I saw her the other night, by the way. I saw her the other night in Indy after her, I think it was her second game or third game. But it was the first game against Liberty. They played Liberty Thursday, then they were back here in New York on Saturday. I saw her after the Thursday game very briefly. And, she was just talking about the quick turnaround, which I find to be insane, that they go through this season that starts basically in September. They have all their preseason practices, the games. She does the tournament, gets the national championship game. And then, like, within a month, she's playing in real WNBA games. There's no real off season for her. But the thing I wanted to bring up was just
You did.
I don't want to call it hatred, but there's definitely like a dislike or vitriol coming her way towards older players. And look, I think we all experienced that to some degree when we first got in the NBA.
For sure.
Your opponents are not wrapping their arms around you. I had that to a small extent. I was the cocky white kid from Duke, right? I feel like sometimes my teammates hated me.
So my own teammates that I had to be on the floor with, practicing with, on the planes with, in the locker room, in game situations was kind of, just had this kind of, like you said, you want to say hate, but just like animosity, towards me and what I could provide. And I didn't even come in with that. I came in with the narrative, but I didn't come in with that type of aura. I just wanted to come in and learn from the vets and then put the work in. So I think for my advice to Caitlin, and my advice to anyone that comes in with this, this level of notoriety, out of this world expectation, whatever the case may
You think LeBron be using Beijing? Ain't that the stuff to keep your beard darker?
Oh, he definitely died in that joint.
I look like
That's died. Like, ain't no beard that jet black at that age.
I don't know if he edited this.
Look, I got grades,
Yeah, I gotta come
and I'm 3 years younger than LeBron, so I know he got gray.
All right.
Continue.
be. I just think it's all about having, be a horse, man. The Kentucky Derby, put your blinders on, go to work, show up to work, punch your clock in, prepare yourself, work on your game, work on your craft, kind of keep your mouth shut, and just learn from the vets. When they ask, you voice your opinion if they want your opinion, man, early on, because everybody is looking for you to say anything and they're going to splice it and cut it and make it a negative thing. And I think for her, the one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. I saw for the first time that they had a chartered plane for the first time in their league history. They flew private. That should be celebrated in its own right. From anyone.
The Great White Hope got him a charter. The Great White Hope got him a charter plane. Shout out to Caitlin Clark, the Great White Hope.
One that's, in sports that's flown commercial or flown, charter, that should be celebrated. And it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. But for her individually, I don't think she should get involved on nothing that's being said. Just go have fun, enjoy. People need to realize the Indiana Fever, this is the second year in a row they had the number 1 pick. So do y'all know what that means? That means they're not that good.
Yeah.
They had back-to-back years as the number one pick.
Why are you a hater on the Fever, man?
No, I am a realist. Like, not only like I get like people are just like crazy about why she should be doing this and they should be doing that. If she's so great, this team, like it's still a team game, people. It is still a team game, and but I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills. I hope Aaliyah Boston does amazing. I hope they do great. I'm just kind of in this mode right now because I'm getting the same, thing from watching my son, who's a 19-year-old, kind of getting a lot of animosity and hatred towards him when he's just a kid trying to live out.
So LeBron gonna play next year, right?
Yeah.
You think he trying to stay in the league till his son get there so he can play against his son?
Play with his son.
Or you think he's gonna go to LA?
I think that's what they're saying.
When Bronny coming out?
Bronny he only needs 1 year college to be able to be eligible for the draft. And he already had his 1 year, his last year, and he did horrible. But the thing is, Bronny went into cardiac arrest in the beginning of the off season, coming into his freshman year, and they cleared him a little bit before the season to play. So his play wasn't as good, but his combine, which where they go to, was combine is great. It's good.
Is he going?
We don't
trying to. When's the NBA draft? I guess that's what I'm getting to.
It's coming up. I think it's next month.
Did he declare? Yeah.
He hasn't declared yet, but he went to the combine. I think he's like
on the fence.
They keeping it open because if he don't do good, he can go back to college.
Yeah.
But there's I don't know what it is, but I know I think if you declare officially, you can't go back to college. So I think he's like, we just trying it out to see. But if he does good, he's gonna be like,
yeah, I'm going.
We're going to the draft. But if he don't, then he's been doing good though. I've been watching some stuff. I watched some clips. He hit like 12 or 13 3-pointers in a row, and he was the only one. And his first scrimmage was cool. Second scrimmage was even better. Like Bronny he a baller.
Let me tell you, so I've been on both sides. Well, no, I've been a LeBron hater my entire life.
Oh shit, here we go.
But I have to give that man his flowers. Like,
hold on, let me get the big camera out because you definitely got to give LeBron his flowers.
I'm giving LeBron. He 40 now or close. He geriatric in NBA years.
Yeah.
And he about to be in the NBA, putting up numbers.
Yeah.
About to play with his son. Just crazy. That's nuts.
Putting up numbers the best players on other teams are putting up.
Yeah. That's crazy.
At 39-40.
That's crazy.
All his sons play basketball. Both his sons are great. The daughter's still coming out. I don't know if she's gonna play basketball.
How many more years you think LeBron gonna try to be in the league? When does he need to retire? I guess that's the question.
LeBron probably has a max of 3 years
left.
And that's me putting on. This could be his last year.
So let me ask you this. If you keep averaging over 20, you think he should keep playing?
Yes. If you average over 20, I mean, come on now.
Like, do you think
you're still an asset on the court?
Do you think that dilutes his
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Because you averaging over 20 and you old.
But I don't think. But again, I saw this quote. Something about you could be a hero, but if you live long enough, you'll become a villain.
I think LeBron came in the villain, and he might go out the hero. I think it's kind of reverse for him, but I see what you're saying. But I don't. How would it be a villain? He's averaged over 20, and
nobody likes LeBron. Let's be real. You even said it. You was a LeBron hater,
but
you don't even have a good reason.
No, I don't.
Hey!
I can admit
be honest.
Look, I'm very honest.
Be honest.
No, it's like no reason.
I didn't like LeBron when he first came into the league because they was trying to say he was better than my favorite player of all time, which is Allen Iverson. So I didn't like that shit.
Like
I'll fight you over AI. You see who on my shirt? You see who on my shirt?
And you know who crossed Jordan up?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I was watching an AI interview. He was like, "Yeah, I crossed Jordan, and he still almost blocked the shot."
That's because he was short. But let's finish this video real quick.
Sorry, I got us all off.
You good? No, you good. Shoot, we good. We good in the hood. Section 8.
We just chilling.
His dream.
Section 8 now.
There's a very small number of men and women that actually get to live out their dream of playing a professional sport. Yeah. And we have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that does not happen. That is the weirdest thing in the world, but it is what it is. And I'm glad that Caitlin has a great head on her shoulder. She seems like it. I don't think I've ever met her. I don't think I've met her before, but it seems like everything is going to be great for her because she's a great talent. She seems like a great gal, and I hope she turns that franchise around to where Tamika Catchings had it at one point.
And that's exactly what LeBron did. That's exactly what LeBron did for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers was trash.
Trash.
LeBron came and it's like changed the whole organization. LeBron, not only did he change the organization, you know how much money he brought to that city?
Yeah. All the cash.
A couple things to finish up here. I just wanted you brought up the thing with your teammates, and I found this quote. I don't know why I did this, but it was.
I didn't really want to hear JJ Redick speak. Shout out to JJ though. But yeah, man, same thing, bro. I just feel like personally, I think Caitlyn is more marketable on and off the court.
I mean, it is what it is. Like facts are facts.
Here, let us speaking of facts. Let me go ahead and look up all the records that this Great White Hope did broke.
The Great White Hope.
Great White Hope.
Is that what we're calling her now? Does she got an official nickname?
I just gave it to her.
The Great White.
I don't know if she got. I don't know if she got.
Everybody watching this podcast, make sure you talk like she is not that cute, huh?
You thought, huh?
You gonna put it up on the screen for them?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that nothing popped up on, you know what I'm saying?
The ads.
Yeah. Ads, all of it.
All right, we're about to look at these records.
Right here. Most career points, Division I men's and women's.
Oh, more than
most points in a single season, Division I women's. Most career 3-pointers, Division I men and women's.
Ooh.
Most 3-pointers in a single season, Division I men and women's. NCAA tournament records. Most career points, Division I men's or women's. Most career assists, Division I men's or women's. I like women's. That's what I'm most career 3-pointers, Division I men's or women's. Most points in a single tournament, Division I men's or women's. Most 3-pointers in a single tournament, Division I men's or women's. Big Ten records. Most career points in Big Ten history. Most career 3-pointers in Big Ten history.
Is that men or women's? Or
I believe, and I'm just gonna keep it to women's because that's what it says.
Okay.
I'm assuming if they put
men's or women's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most career assists, Big Ten history. Most points in a single season, Big Ten history. Most 3-pointers in a single season, Big Ten history. Most assists, single season, Big Ten history. Most free throws in a single season in Big Ten history.
All right, so she like that.
Most Big Ten Player of the Week honors in Big Ten history.
We're not worried about the Iowa record.
And this is her school records. Most career points in Iowa history.
I mean, yeah.
Most career Iowa history.
If she have for the division, she got to put the school.
So it's like, and that be my point. It's like, dog, like before people can start saying that it's because she white, you go check.
She got the stats. Check the stats. So let me ask you this: Angel Reese, was she Division I her whole career?
Yeah, because I think she went to North Carolina, which is Division I, and I think she transferred to LSU Division I.
So she had the opportunity to hit those records, but she didn't get them.
Nigga,
what?
I mean, Cuddy, we can look that up.
Angel Reese records. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Gotta get the K out. You know who Angel Reese looks like? You remember that person?
Nope.
Okay. Nope. Don't even go there?
No. All right, go ahead. I'm with you.
No, you remember the person we met at the club that one night we at the bottle? And went to eat. Don't she look like her?
It was two of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, she did, right?
I see where you're going.
Yeah. They favor each other.
Yeah, I see where you're going. Let's see. Erica become most player milestone, 34 double-doubles of the season. Okay, 34 double. You know what double-double is?
Yeah, it's where you have a double digits and 2 stats.
Come on now.
I know what somebody had a quadruple double with turnovers. It was crazy.
That's wild.
They don't actually record that because it's not a good stat, but
They
whatever.
record turnovers.
No, I'm saying they don't call it quadruple
Oh
double.
yeah. No.
But it is.
So Reese became the only player to reach a milestone of 34 double doubles in a season. Yes, because she was raw.
They don't have just a list.
I'm trying to look for it. Maybe I should scroll down a little bit more. It might not be a list. That's the point.
Continue reading.
It might not be a list, Cuddy.
Continue reading. It's not looking like it.
Nope. Through Angel Reese was nowhere near Kelsey Plum's record of the most points in NCAA history. Yeah, because Caitlin Clark is the one that
broke that
record. Reese, yeah.
Okay.
But it don't, and I'm not pulling this up to take away from
Angel Reese
being a great player. That's not what we're doing.
We're just talking about records and stats.
We're talking about records and stats because that's what it comes down to when the businesses start looking at it. This is the portion of it.
Yeah, a big portion.
She's black. She's white. Okay, cool. Who has the biggest fan base?
Right.
Who's pulling in the most numbers?
Right.
Who has the most statistics behind them to back what they're doing? Like it's a breakdown of everything.
Yeah.
You know this. I know this.
Yeah.
And I think
it has to be a good investment.
It has to be a good investment. And that's my TED Talks.
I mean, we've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. You want to keep this Section 8 going, or you want to leave the people here?
You got anything you want to say? You want to bring us home with something? You got anything interesting you want to talk about?
I'm glad you had the interesting part.
Me too.
The answer is no.
Okay. Oh damn. I thought you had something for us.
Nah.
All right. Well,
nothing appropriate at least.
We can wrap this up then. Shoot, we struggle streaming on Section 8. Make sure you make sure you like that. Hey, that's hella funny. Struggle streaming on Section 8 is hella funny. Oh my God. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Long Live Musty, aka King Musty, aka God Dawson here, my cousin.
Oscar.
And shoot, that's another, episode of
a podcast.
Yeah.